Hi guys, how are you doing today? So this is a full face first impression video. I just thought that this would be really fun and interesting for you guys to watch. I ended up having a lot of fails, so my makeup didn't turn out exactly as I thought it was going to, but either way I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see how I got my face to look like this, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with some Scotch tape, just because I am going to be doing like a wing today, and I just want my eyeshadow to be like really crisp, and I'm just gonna try and make those as even as possible. I guess I should zoom you guys in for the eyes, so hopefully I actually stay in frame because I broke my cable that hooks my camera up to my TV so that I can actually see what's happening while I do my makeup. I'm using my little tiny viewfinder and I have like the worst eyesight ever, so I don't know how anyone uses a viewfinder on a regular basis. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably do my eyebrows first. So I'm going to be trying out this little brow pencil from e.l.f. in the shade Taupe. That's not bad. It's not applying like too much product, which I like. I feel like that's not bad. It's like super easy to use. Overall first impression of this little pencil is that it's pretty decent, and I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit more, but I mean, it works. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids using this little NYX white eyeshadow base, which I've never tried before, and this brush from BH Cosmetics. It's the 102, and every like tool and everything that I'm using today is all first impression, never used it before. Kills me a little not to use my beauty blender, but I actually have this little eyeshadow base in, I think like the shade is Nude or something, but I'm way too pale for that, so I'm excited to try a white one just because, you know, I am so fair. I'm just gonna kind of use this to carve my brows out a little bit, and then I'm gonna blend it down from there. This is very white and very opaque, so okay. I'm gonna put some of that on the other eye. Not bad. Didn't realize it would be so much when I dug my brush in there. I'm just gonna use my finger to kind of blend that in more because I use way too much product. It does feel like a nice consistency. It's not quite as like dry as the MAC paint pots. It's a little bit more creamy. Or maybe it's just because I have so much product on my eye, I don't know. This is not a first impression, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take this little Sephora powder and just set that. This little brush from the Eye Essentials kit from BH Cosmetics, the 104, is literally shedding like a mofo. I have like hairs all over my eye, and then like look in the, see the hair coming off in the pan? Okay, so next for eyeshadow, I got the MAC eyeshadow in soft brown. This is supposed to be like an iconic shade. You know, everyone loves it, so I'm really excited to try this out. This looks like that, and I'm going to use the 101 brush from the BH Cosmetics Eye Essential Kit. So it was more pigmented than I thought it was going to be, so I went in with a lot, so I probably should have built it up a little slower, but it seems nice. Other than there's like this spot on my eye right here, which sometimes gets a little patchy. I've gotten like a hive there before, and I don't know if it like changed the texture or something, but this eyeshadow is not applying to that spot very well. This brush is blending it out nicely though. So I definitely really like the shade of soft brown, and I can see why everyone loves it. I also just got Carbon, so I'm going to go ahead and put this into like my outer V, just very like slightly. I don't want to go too dark or anything. I'm going to go ahead and use the Luxie 237 little blending brush that I just got in my BoxyCharm for this month. And I'm just gonna put that right into my outer V right here. Again, nothing crazy, I just want a little bit of outer V definition. And then I'm just gonna blend that out with the fluffy brush. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try out this e.l.f. Waterproof eyeliner. I'm really hoping this is good. So if you guys can see, the like little tip is pretty small, so it looks promising. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. It's very dark, it's pigmented. Okay, you guys, I take it back. This eyeliner is pretty dreadful. I ended up like messing up this wing. I accidentally went a little too high, but either way, I just want to like go really close and show you guys, like hopefully you can see, like no matter how much I put on, it's just not turning like black. It's just like you can see all the marks and stuff. It is not cute. Okay, so I really want to go in with some glitter liner, but first I'm going to kind of go close to the base of my eyeliner and use carbon and an eyeliner brush from BH Cosmetics and just try and make it as black as possible and try to fix this look. The eyeliner is so bad, you guys. So the glitter that I'm going in with is the silver one from NYX, which I bought, and then afterwards I saw some reviews of people saying that it makes their eyes burn, and it says not intended for use on the eyes, so hopefully it doesn't do that to me, but we're just gonna see if we can fix this hot mess eyeliner. It's actually really pigmented and really pretty. Oh, it's so pretty and so easy. Oh, I love it. I'm starting to feel the burn, you guys. It's definitely burning a little bit. Why do I suck at everything on my left eye? Oh my god, you guys, it's burning so bad. Ah, fuck. And it just went up there. Okay. Guess you want to play me like that today. I think I used a little too much at a time. You need to let it like dry some. Burning. Okay, you guys, so my eyeliner is definitely feeling like a hot mess. Like the NYX one, you have to like keep your eyes closed and like let it dry completely, or like it gets all up in your crease. And then just like the e.l.f. eyeliner was just so awful, and I'm just not feeling it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. poreless primer. I did like kind of like swatch this the other day, and it smells really funny, but it feels pretty nice. But then my friend who said she bought this and said it felt nice, she actually tried it on her skin and she said she hated the way it made her foundation look. So now I'm scared for this. Oh gosh, the smell is so awful too. So I grabbed a bunch of LA Girl concealers, and I grabbed like one shade which is like white for highlighting, or like to mix in with other concealers. I grabbed my actual shade, I grabbed like a bronzer shade, and then I grabbed their peach corrector. So I'm going to start off with the peach one underneath my eyes and use this to correct. It does look pretty dark too, but that could be a good thing. I'm going to blend that in using the 129 from BH Cosmetics. And I'm just feathering the edges. It doesn't really look like it's covering my circles. It looks kind of like it's kind of just blending in with them. So real quick before I do my foundation, I'm just going to use a little bit of translucent powder. This is not a first impression because I didn't buy any powders, but I'm just going to set that color corrector, because if you don't know, well, I did a video about it, but in between like layers you should set like this, because if not, you just like when you put another liquid on top of it, you basically just mix them together as opposed to layering it, and it kind of doesn't do as good of a job as it should. So I like to set with a really lightweight powder. Now I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. Again, not a first impression because I didn't buy any foundation, but I feel like this is a good one just to use for today since I am using all those different LA Girl concealers. And this one is kind of lightweight, even though I did just do like 3 pumps. I don't even know what I was thinking. Also, I'm using this brush from BH Cosmetics, the 123. So I'm just gonna stipple that on my face. As you can see, I probably am using too much foundation, but that's okay. I'm gonna bring that down my neck a little, just because the shade's a little darker than what I prefer. Just a little bit. This foundation brush is buffing it in nicely though, even though I feel like it's kind of soaking up a lot of product. And it shed. Okay. So this foundation brush, I don't know how I feel about it. It's like, it's really soft. It blends the foundation in well, but it has been shedding a little bit. And I can just see right now, like from the top, there's like hairs sticking out, which is really disappointing because I just reviewed the Sculpt and Blend 3 set. This is from the second one. And the third one, none of the brushes shed. They were all perfect. And this one is shedding a lot. So this is the LA Girl Porcelain concealer. It looks very, very yellow toned, which I personally don't mind, but I'm having a hard time getting product out. And I feel like the tube is just like, I don't know. It's like not working for me very well, and it already feels like I've used a ton of product, even though obviously this is my first time using it. I feel like I cannot get product out for the life of me. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on my nose. The highlighting spots on my face. I feel like I cannot get product out of this. What the heck? I'm squeezing so hard, it's ridiculous. So I really want to use this white one just to try it out. And see, this one, it's like not that big of a deal to get the product out. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of just throw that on top, just for a little bit of brightening effect. And then I'm gonna blend it in with a 128 brush from BH Cosmetics. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. I don't know, I feel like I did not get that much coverage, but everyone raves about these concealers. Like everyone, and their mom, and their dad, and their sister, and their brother, and their like dead grandma raves about these concealers. I don't know, I guess I'll have to play with it more. I'm just gonna go ahead and set that with that same translucent powder. And this is a number 5 brush. See, it didn't even like cover the redness around my nose. Okay, so we're still gonna go ahead and try the bronzer shade that I picked out. This is medium bisque, and it was just the lightest one that I thought would, I guess, work for a bronzer for me. I don't know. Okay, looks pretty dark. But as you can see, it looks kind of like neutral toned. It doesn't look like, I don't know, too warm. Maybe it is. I don't know, I just took a guess on the website. Alrighty, let's blend that out. I'm gonna use this small stipple brush from Wet n Wild. Oops, guess I went in with a lot of product right there. Put that back into my hairlines. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is like a lot of fails today, huh? It's like the worst first impression video ever. Well, I think I just went in with way too much product on my forehead. Goodness gracious. Okay, we're gonna go back in with my foundation brush and try to fix that. Not quite so bad. That was my bad though for going with way too much product to start out with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off my eyes. My wings are legit so bad. Like what is even happening here? I don't know. But I'm gonna go in with soft brown on my lower lash line, and then Mr. Bing eyeliner I just got from Colourpop in my waterline. Honestly, you guys, I was so excited to try Mr. Bing because I wanted this for the longest time, and I was like, it's Colourpop. Colourpop does not do me wrong, but I don't know, I feel like it looks like I just put like straight up red in my waterline. I don't know, how does it look to you guys? Now I have the Jordana Extreme Best Lash Volumizing Mascara to try. So hopefully this doesn't suck like everything else. So I feel like I'm not crazy about the mascara on the top. It's not really doing anything magical, but I liked it for my bottom lashes. So yeah, I like the mascara for my bottom lashes, but the top lashes, it's just kind of like, meh, it's nothing special. Okay, so now to finish off the face, I'm going to use the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. Okay. So don't mind my face on this side if it's a little patchy, because I just have like some like, I don't know, skin texture going on right now, but the shade is really pretty. So I like the blush. I'm like feeling a million times better now that I put that on. So I'm gonna use the brush I used for like translucent powder under my eyes, also for highlighter, because I feel like it's a good shape, even though it is duo fiber, so it probably won't be as intense. And then I did grab some LA Girl strobing powders. They just look like this. I got 120 watt and 110 watt. And I say let's just go for 120. Shit. At least it didn't break. And I'm just going to go with the 120 watt today, which is their lightest shade. It's very, very like a pale white. I'm kind of curious to see how this would compare to Jeffree Star's ice something, I can't remember, but he has like a white highlighter that I have, so I should really try them in comparison. Okay, pray it's good. And my camera stopped recording as I was applying the highlighter, go figure. But there's what it looks like. It's very intense, very pretty. Yeah, I think that this would definitely compare to the Jeffree Star one. Oh yeah. This highlighter is nice. And it's like drugstore pricing, so to get a highlighter that actually works for fair skin for like under $10 is definitely a good deal. I'm just, for the video's sake, gonna go ahead and try this 110 one and just throw it a little bit over the top, and then I'm gonna put this one on my nose and wherever else. I'm also gonna go ahead and pop 110 into my inner corner and just a little bit underneath my brow bone. Okay, last but not least, I got this liquid lipstick in my BoxyCharm this month. It's the Starlooks liquid lip paint or something like that. Matte lip paint in Piquant, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Okay, it's pretty pigmented. It's definitely like shearing out, and it's attaching to my dry patches. Whereas most liquid lipsticks I own just cover them, which is why I love liquid lipsticks. No. Okay, so I'm zoomed really close just so you can actually see, but excuse how like crooked my lips are. But it was really hard to apply. It's really uncomfortable, like it's sticking together. It's not drying down all the way. And do you see how patchy it is? no. No, no, no. This is such a bad liquid lipstick. So that is everything for this first impression. This was like the most fail first impression ever. Some of the brushes shed, the lip is horrible, my eyeliner was horrible, the bronzer was crazy at first, and I don't know, I feel like my nose looks a little crazy still from where I applied it. I don't know, this was just a rough first impression video. Hopefully I can, you know, play with these products more and make them work. I liked the MAC eyeshadows. I liked the Milani blush. What else did I like? I liked the highlighter. Mascara was good for the bottom. Eyebrow pencil wasn't too bad. I liked the e.l.f. eyeshadow base and the NYX glitter liner. As long as you actually like keep your eyes closed and use a little less product and let it dry, then I think it'd be really good. I did mention that it burned, and I felt like after like about 3 minutes of it burning, my eyes kind of went numb to the burn, and I don't feel it at all anymore. So please, I don't care if it burns, honestly. But if you have like super sensitive eyes, or you can't stand burning, even for like 3 minutes, then I would not recommend those NYX glitter liners. So if you guys have tried any of these products and it worked for you or it didn't, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. So I saved the best for last because this is the one thing in the box I was super excited about. This little pack makes the entire box worth it for me. These are 3 Luxie eyeshadow brushes, and I've wanted to try Luxie, and then on top of that, these are like the perfect shapes. So here are what those 3 brushes look like.